The ender clip from Can You Film This was a spot that it was something that had been sat on for 10 plus years, something like that. Tons of people had saw it. Rob Wise, Christian Regal. It was pretty high bust though. It's like right outside some windows and it's behind like a gated fence and everything. By the time that you're up on the roof, most of the time somebody is like pretty close to on their way or already there. I don't know if they have cameras or like motion sensor or what, but it seems like every time that you get on the roof, like somebody is there. There's a door like right at the top of the stairs. I wedged a 2x4 between like the bottom of the railing and the bottom of the door handle because I was like, if somebody is inside there and they want to come out that door, like we're gonna have a bad time. I've actually only been on the roof twice. First time I was up there was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. I didn't like it at the time. The roof is the soft membrane stuff to where it's kind of squishy and it's only like a tin building. The first time I got up there, my stomach was totally in overturning and just felt like crap. The most recent time, James was definitely a huge motivation that day.
Get it! I love you, James! I love you too, Cooper, get it!
It was on Halloween 2021 that we filmed that clip, like Halloween morning. And we were at Behringer's the night before and we were just like talking about like kind of deadlines and stuff that we had set. Obviously that's the one I wanted. James showed up at my house like first thing in the morning and it was just like kind of set from that point. He showed up and was just like, hey, we're gonna go do this. I got up there that morning and the roof was actually wet. I had like a hoodie in my truck and stuff and I just kind of started drying it off. Like I was up there and I didn't know that I was gonna like, I knew that I wanted to try it and I knew that I was gonna see what was gonna happen, but I didn't know that I was just gonna do it, and by the time that I was done drying off the roof, it was kind of just go time. Rolling away was surreal. I mean, the rail is so fast in itself that by the time that you're on, you're off. Like you have no time to set up, you have no nothing, and it's blind going into it to where I set up like some quarters that I could see where my line in was, and I knew how fast I wanted to go, and I went a little bit slower than what I thought, and it was still faster than what I expected. There's a pole at the bottom, and so I didn't want to lean right at all because I had no chance of like jumping off or so I knew I wanted to stay left. And when I got on it, I was actually a little bit right, but I put my shoulder out a little bit and I was off. There's like a bunch of rebar that you can see in the clip that was like in the way at the bottom, and I was going right for it and I totally just like jumped off the bike and like totally jumped over all this rebar and I just started screaming. Like obviously it was first try, I wasn't gonna do it hopefully more than once. It was definitely one of the most memorable and one of the most satisfying feelings. The second you land, you're just like, yeah. Sift will always have a special place in my heart. I feel like this part took such a long time that it showed a few years of my life, from older clips to newer clips, and also some of the people that were involved with it. James Pinko and stuff. He was a huge motivator in my section. He definitely helped me from beginning to the end, and that last ender clip, that's him there filming with me, to where he was such a huge support on all of that. So I'll always cherish this video part when I watch that. Definitely a very big accomplishment, and to have one of your best friends there cheering you on, it doesn't get better than that.
You ready? Yeah. Right here. Do it. This is it. Get it. I love you, James. I love you too, Cooper. Get it. Fuck yeah, Tristen! Fuck yeah, Tristen!